Hello friends, my name is RagePanda1 and today we've got a smash or pass video, except it's for the boys. This one is only for the boys, and what I mean by that is we're going to be rating the boys on whether or not I would smash or pass them. No, not me. We are standing here today in the majesty that is Miranda. Hi Miranda.
Hey Rich, it's so awesome to be here.
Well, thanks for joining us. We're going to jump right in because there's a lot of companions right now. Why don't we start with some snake people?
Oh, this is the most controversial one because we were talking about this in the Discord. You got to know his biology because, you know, snakes, they have two. And if he has two, I'm a pass. But if he has one, I'm a smash.
Not into the McDouble. I can respect that.
No.
Well,
Snake.
I hate to tell you that the bottom half is the snake. It's probably a double, so we're going for a pass. Next up, we've got Yevnayan. Now, he does have a sinister carving of an apple going on. I don't know if I like the knife play in the bedroom, but it's not for me to decide. What do we got here?
So definitely did not think about that, but I would say smash because he looks like he would know what he's doing.
And he's a handsome devil. Look at him. Now, this guy's a little bit of mystery here. He's hiding it all underneath the fur coat. I suppose if you happen to be a vegan or something like that, that's a straight up deal breaker.
I am definitely not vegan, and that doesn't bother me at all. I would say smash.
This guy looks like he's got that hot cocoa ready. He's ready for snuggles.
He looks like he would rent out a cabin like in the Rockies, take you on this super romantic getaway together, and then you guys smash by the fireplace. Like that's the vibe I get.
And then he can warm your cocoa back up, what with all the fire breath and stuff. Now, for me, I don't have such tendencies, but if I did, this guy would not be on my list, mostly because he looks like he's covered in nadookies. My man needs a shower.
So I would actually say pass on this because he's so bulky. You know that just one little oomph and he's gonna
So much for the spinal cord. Yeah, I could agree with that. I could agree. That's the same reason that I passed on the female Ugrel, because she looked like she could bench press me, and that doesn't make me feel safe. That makes me feel in danger. Oh, we got a controversial one here now. It's a wolf boy. Is he a good boy or a naughty boy?
Well, I mean, some people like one or the other or both, but I will say that, like, since it's strictly fantasy, I don't really care about the whole are they furry, are they not. I would say smash because he looks like he would make sure that I had a good time, and then he would tell me really dope stories afterwards. Like the pillow talk would probably be pretty good.
I do believe that. I can get into that. And you know what? Honestly, I'm not so sure I care about the furry bodies either, but for me, the line is crossed. What? Ain't no mouth kissing going on, all right?
If he were to kiss somewhere else...
Hi-oh!
Oh.
Gonna have to bring out the Nutella or peanut butter or whatever they do. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? That might be a stretch. All right, this guy looks like a full-on dick.
Yeah, I honestly, so when I look at him, I know it's supposed to be like that Victorian vampire-esque look, but all I see is Lucius Malfoy, and I'm like, no, thank you.
For sure. You cost me my house elf. Yeah, I think that this guy absolutely is the guy in the romantic comedy who is an idiot and loses the girl, and then she goes and like marries the stable boy, who is probably one of the werewolf guys.
Exactly. He's got to be, he seems so arrogant.
For me, if I was a girl, I think that this guy would be a great option at band camp and then at no other time.
Okay, so you know what I get? The hot book smart guy. Like, he looks like he is valedictorian's got his life together, and he looks like he just could show you all the crazy things about magic, and he probably knows how to use some of that magic in the bedroom.
Still, for me, he looks like he's got soft hands. That's what it is. He looks like he's got soft hands, and if I'm doing it with a man, he better know how to manhandle me. All right, the dwarf man.
I would say pass. It's not that I don't like shorter guys, it's just that these guys are too short in this game.
That is racist.
You gotta wonder if something else is shorter too.
Ooh, or maybe he's a tripod.
No. That sounds weird.
You gotta assume it's proportional. I think that's a gamble you don't want to lose on.
We did it with Naga. We have to do it with this.
That is fair. Sorry, Mr. Hunsdorf, you gotta pass. All right, this guy's absolutely useless in the game. Is he gonna be useful in the bedroom? We find out here today.
Oh, you know it is, because you know based on is the Incubus, and they usually have very, very long lifetimes, which means they've had a lot of practice. in everything. So he can find out what you like and show you how to enjoy it, and then it would just be fantastic. So I would say smash.
All right, male Trevane, you know what? I think that he's a little bit attractive. Getting vibes on this like Brad Pitt from the movie Troy. Maybe not quite as manly, but he looks like he could do the thing as long as he loses the bird.
You see, I get Lord of the Rings vibes off of him, and so all I'm thinking about is the blonde elf from Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, oh my. Because like that movie came out when I was like Spring Awakening.
Right when you were ready to Orlando Bloom.
Oh, yeah. And then the Pirates of the Caribbean came along a couple years later, and I was like, phew.
That is fair. We got a solid smash. Now, this one I'm very excited to hear about because, you know, the female ASN is very traditionally beautiful, but I had to pass on her just because of the personality. Let's see what you have to say about the male.
Honestly, like, visually, yes, but I feel like his personality would be more like asexual, where he's not interested in sex at all. He's like, I'd rather be busy looking at my healing books. Like, I got work in the morning. I don't have time for this. So, like,
learn that lesson, guys. You can't just look good. You gotta give off the feeling that you know what you're doing a little bit and that you're willing to be a giving lover. And speaking of those, next we've got the male Fulgur, who is not subtle.
No, he is not. Actually, that's the first time I've seen that one. And, wow.
Yeah, that's an electric eel, and he's asking if you're ready to ride the lightning. And I gotta tell you, I'm gonna pass on that little adventure.
I'm gonna smash, like, you know.
You know what? That's shocking. I'll say that. This one should be easy. I feel like this one's a pretty much a given for me, but smash or pass, male Doombringer.
Visually smash, but since he's like this like infernal demon, like, is his body temperature naturally hotter? Like, is he gonna make me all hot and sweaty?
Feel like actually that's a really good point that I did not consider. He does seem to be bursting with lava coming from his chest.
Exactly. What if you give him some affection too? Are my lips gonna get burned?
Yes, I believe they would, like a hot coffee.
Then they pass.
That's fair. I stand corrected. See, this is why we had to get an expert. I'm confused about this one.
Oh, I remember you didn't like this one because of the chicken feet.
The chicken feet.
I can't see his feet, so I'm going to assume that they're humanoid feet because that makes me more comfortable, and I'm going to say smash. I've always been into the pirates kind of thing. You know, like a certain Orlando Bloom.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but he does also have chicken feet. Although we have discovered that when they are prisoners, they have real people feet.
And plus, like, I'm not looking at his feet. I'm not into feet.
I also am not into feet, but now I don't want to get too graphic on the channel, but there's certain positions where the feet just end up sort of around your shoulders and face when you're the guy. So, you know, that's a thing you think about. All right, we're going for smash, but I don't agree with that one. I will never agree with the chicken feet. If ever there was a smash to smash, I think it's going to be male Ignis.
Oh yeah, absolutely smash all the way. But the issue is with like the Doombringer, is his skin too hot?
See, I would say no. I think this guy has more control over what's going on, where the Doombringer, he's just letting it all hang out and there's nothing he can do to stop it. That's a double smash. We haven't agreed on that many, actually, but maybe that's because I'm not into dudes. This just looks like your average normal guy, so I could see being into this one, but he do look like he a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, all I'm getting off of him is the dude that graduated like 2 years late, still drives around in his truck trying to pick up chicks at the high school. And I'm just like, no.
I feel it. I feel everything you just said, and I think we agree again. That's a pass for me.
Pass.
Did they even consider how not subtle they were being when they put a literal leather harness on this person who does not have one in the rest of the game? I don't know how in detail I can get on the channel, but the word fetish comes to mind.
Oh yeah, no, we all know what that thing on his chest is. I would say smash. He seems like he would be one of those like soft tops who like he could show you a wild time, but he'll be sure to be very sweet about it the whole time.
Yeah, he's a real Zac Efron, that's for sure. Oh, we almost skipped our Lionstone, the real Ron Swanson of the bunch.
Do you see what's on his shoulder? It's an absolute smash. This man knows how to read. He has a cat. And he's probably very knowledgeable. If he can swing that shield, which looks like it's at least 120 pounds, he could swing me around.
That is for sure. And also, when you're done, he could protect you real good. So that's always useful.
Exactly.
I can agree with that, Smash. 100%. When we did the original Smash or Pass on this channel, I was curiously smashing on the Huntsdorf, but I was definitely passing on the female Sallyhorn. Male Sallyhorn might be able to get it. I'm just saying.
It's the same thing with the Huntsdorf. Like, I don't know proportionally. He seems like a really sweet guy, and I would probably go out and have drinks with him. But I don't know if I'd go all the way and smash. So I would say no.
We're going to call it a pass. But my defense here is, number one, he's very stylish. I have a thing for guys who can play music. And also, this man will be drilling for gold. It doesn't matter if he's bringing a pinky finger to the battle. You're going to know he's there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess that's true.
I don't know. I don't know about this guy. A little too burly for my tastes.
Yeah, too burly for my taste again. The whole back problems afterwards. Or... Yeah, or he might break my pelvis. Like, you never know.
You know what? Some people like to do it standing up, and you gotta have a strong guy to be able to do that. So, I don't know. Still, I would agree with the pass on that. I think for your safety, a pass is in order. I think more than one person in this game looks like Jason Momoa, and this is one of them.
Not counting the fact that you compared him to Jason Momoa, which is somebody who I think is hilarious and awesome. I think he's a fantastic actor and a great person. I actually would smash on this guy because he's not as like bulky and scary as his other like orc cousins.
I can give you that. And he doesn't have dreadlocks, which means he's less likely to be smelly. No offense to anybody who has dreadlocks, but they do tend to smell, you know? Now, unfortunately, we get to the ones where I don't have the companion, and I'm going to try to hold back my tears because this Samir one hurts my heart. When I look at this guy, he looks like he's classy. He looks like he's going to be well-spoken, but savage if you go to the wrong place with him. And I don't know. That's kind of hot. If I was going to pick a furry one, this would be the one I would pick.
Exactly. I'm going to say smash on this too, because like despite his beastly appearance, he seems like a classy gentleman, and I get Beauty and the Beast vibes off of him.
I do have to agree. And we all know, if we have seen the original Disney version of Beauty and the Beast, that he was much better looking when he was a beast than when he turned into a human.
I know, those poor animators.
For our Devala companion, he is just pretty much already getting ready. He sees you walking in the door and he's like, oh, it's time to disrobe. I will start now.
Personally, I would say smash. I really like his like vampire vibe. And in our community, that consort is considered like the best one to have. Everybody wants him. So like, if I could have him when I know it's a rare commodity, hell yeah, I'm going to.
That is true. And also he looks like Tom Cruise as Lestat the vampire.
That is a great comparison.
And I like his style, man. Gulltongue companion, now, he just looks like the best boy. And he looks like a very good dog. But because he looks like such a good dog, I could never allow him to be my lover.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, when I first saw the consort for this, like the first couple of images with the way the background is laid out, I was getting major Christian Grey vibes.
50 Shades of Grey?
So I got major Christian Grey vibes off of that, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's furry Christian Grey.
I can see the attraction.
His Dawn jeans, like if you've ever read the book, all I could see with those leather pants on this wolf boy, I was like, oh my goodness. I would say smash, but not for the 50 Shades of Grey reference.
Well, if you're getting 50 Shades of Grey and it's a dog and you're still smashing, then you are a freak. And I say that with the utmost respect. When we're going to Disneyland, we might see ourselves the Hyrule companion because he looks like a cartoon.
Pass. As attractive as the model looked, I definitely agree with you that it's way too cartoony for me. And then I just get a bad taste in my mouth whenever I see him because of the whole issues that whole launch had.
It's true. It's true. There was some shady stuff on the launch. Now I don't trust the character. They made mistakes. But now, getting back to a little more realistic, more sinister, more gonna do the thing to you in just the right way type of guy, we got our Scorching Fire companion?
So I'm going to say 13-year-old me would have been all over this because he looks like he stepped out of like a Black Veil Bride's music video. Like, you see the vibe, right?
For sure. For sure.
Miranda now would probably say pass. He's a little too scary looking for me.
I will agree that he is that. And now we come to our NAS companion. Now, I have mixed feelings about this guy, but there's just something about the NAS faces that I don't like.
So they have those like World of Warcraft eyebrows, and I will tell you, if anybody here is a vegan, it's him.
True. Maybe that's the thing that's throwing me off instantly. He looks like he does yoga most of the day.
Yeah, or like there was like this cult not too long ago of these guys that would go out and do yoga in the middle of like these rocky fields, and they would be birthday suit, and they'd have their rumps pointed to the sun, and everything down there was getting tanned.
Oh,
separately.
yeah.
And so I'm like, oh no, he's one of those.
I feel like they should call those the moonshiners.
Exactly. That's hilarious.
You sometimes just gotta sunbathe your nether regions, you know, in preparation for probably showing them to more people than want to see him, because he looks like that kind of guy too.
Oh yeah. So I would say pass.
I can agree with the pass. I just don't like his face. And we're coming close to the end here, ladies and gentlemen, but first we've got the Strixbane companion, who looks equally as depressed as the female version.
Honestly, for me, I would say smash all the way because, you know, girls like that bad boy vibe, and he's even like secret police, so he's not really a bad boy, but he still has that bad boy vibe, so it's like hitting the nail for every girl's like dream dude, because he's like, oh, I'm so sad and brooding, but like I want to build a better world from the shadow.
I can definitely get behind that, and it's almost like a weird double standard where for the male, that comes off as kind of sexy and brooding, and for the female, it makes me think she might hurt me when I'm asleep. I can agree with the smash here. You got good reasons. That's solid. Now, if you are afraid of some of these other larger men, I think I can sense a pass coming on this one, but I'm going to let you speak for yourself. For me, if you mess with the bull, you're going to get the horn.
Yeah, definitely going to get the horn. It would definitely be a pass because, yeah, he seems like he'd be way too big. If it ever happens to be like an accident and then like, uh-oh, I'm preggers, I feel like that would be very complicated because the baby would have horns and it would be very big.
Oh my. I never thought any of these through that far, but now I am terrified for you and any other woman who may fictionally have to face that problem.
Exactly.
Quick swap that right on back to the sexy mamas. Well, once again on the channel, I think that we need to say as a community, thanks Miranda. Thanks for coming to the channel. For those of you who don't know, Miranda has contributed footage to the channel. She has helped with the website. She's been a great supporter. And to everybody that's watching, I want to thank you for watching the video. I have been Rage Panda 1.
I have been Miranda.
And I will see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.